Hello. What are you doing? What is that?
I used to do this in the old studio. I used to do like just have a stupid pose at the beginning.
Did you? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
There's
Not
so
the
many things.
old, not the small studio that was like this, but the one after that, with the big grey table.
Oh,
Yeah.
that table.
Sometimes
Oh,
I would just do that while you're talking.
I guess that's why I never noticed.
Well, what the rest of the show?
All right. Okay. Hello and welcome. Of course, we're doing some North American qualifiers right now for ECS.
By the way,
Previously-
my screen is deliberately higher than his. This isn't like, you know, we're not that bad. It's not like, oh my god,
Well, if
they
I
haven't
put
even
my
got
chair
the levels up.
to where your chair is, I would be okay.
Leaderboard,
Sorry.
fine, leaderboards.
Gotta get the
Produce
leaderboards
once the
in there.
leaderboard. There's the leaderboard.
Ah.
Renegades are in the leaderboards, and SK. Well, it looks like Renegades have played more matches than SK.
And prospects
So
are
bear that in mind.
007 because they
They are 007.
they just weren't even they didn't
They
participate. They did not participate. They didn't play any of their matches.
did not know they are not prospects after all. In fact, they are failures,
Ooh.
technically speaking.
And it was a bit of a fake out because they made it this far, then they didn't play.
Look at you.
Boom.
Could call you Thorin. This is the schedule.
Please don't.
The schedule. The schedule or schedule.
Schedule.
Whichever you prefer. And now it's gone.
Schedule.
Before we talked about schedule, we're going into the game. So we've got
Into
Immortals
the
versus
game.
Pain. It's a pistol round. It's Train. Immortals starting on the CT side. Energy Dan.
Into the game with the pain. With Pain James.
Not with the Pain. It's not Brock Lesnar.
All right. You've thrown me off now.
Here comes the Pain. This is
Here comes
you know,
the pain. Oh,
here comes
that's
the Pain.
brilliant.
All right. So well, here come Pain to the B bomb site. A quick hello to Zeus, who will back that ass up, I guess.
Zeus?
Zeus.
Zeus. We're gonna call him Zeus.
I wonder how you say that in Portuguese. Don't want it too much though. The HG is going to be money. The HG is going to be glorious. It's going to be worse. Nice 5-7 damage. I like how he's got the 5-7 over towards B in case there's a fast punch. He's got 20 bullets in there. The magazine. Oh man. It's a clip, not a magazine, or it's a magazine. I can't remember. Everyone's dead though. Zeus has done great work over towards B, and the round will be taken by his comrades.
Lined
Lucas
up,
has,
James. They all lined up.
Lucas has taken no damage from his Kevlar, which means that he can upgrade for $350. But you got to be careful for those exploding decoys because that could damage your armor, and then you got to spend $1,000 instead of $350.
Yeah, and for those of you wondering, of course, previously we had the community cast challenge, casting these games. We
won a challenge, Dan.
But we
We won a challenge.
We won the community
Thanks,
cast challenge.
thanks for taking part.
Yeah, we've taken the torch. And we had producer Patrick instead of producer Reese. Just a few things to note as we move into this save round from Pain, who will of course be getting on those AKs in the following round. Oh, bit too early, Zeus. Bit too early this time. Oh! See you later.
He doesn't want any more of that. Get out there, Zeus. He should just exit the bomb site entirely and just give it up to his teammates. Please take control of this. Yes, he is now expendable. He's been given the French gun. I don't know who makes an M4. I'm not sure if the M4 in the game is a real gun, but obviously it's based on a real gun. But yeah, FAMAS is a real gun and it's made by the French.
Yeah.
So he's been given the French gun.
I've seen those in real life, actually.
So have I.
People are carrying them around.
They are prevalent in Gare du Nord, among other places in the French army in general, across the country. So it looks like Pain are going to be executing into the B bomb site. Or A bomb site rather, excuse me. A bit early on the NA broadcast to get their bombs the wrong way around. Sites.
The bombs
Yeah. I say executing, they have no utility whatsoever. They're just going to run and gauntlet try to plant the bomb. Although they seem, I guess they're trying to pull rotation by showing some numbers and then quietly moving towards the other side. Oh no! Thank you for playing.
That's how it's done.
Zeus survives as well, which is important to note. I always remember Team Liquid were the first on the new train, that I saw at least, to sometimes have double grenades up that ramp towards the upper B area. Always nice to see. The old Liquid roster, lots of attention to detail, little things. Just the little things as the So Solid Crew song goes. Shout out to Lisa Mafia, none of you will know who she is, probably.
I don't know these things.
No, you're a countryside boy. You're a boy of the
was.
Badgers. Pain on a buy, a forced buy with 4 Gilils and the UMP, and not every day you see that kind of buy.
But I know more two-pack lyrics than you.
Maybe you do. I was more of a Biggie person, to be honest with you. That may be controversial in North American broadcast, but come at me, bros. I'm ready.
Bring all your bros. We got all the nades coming into the B bomb site. And Zeus, well, I was about to say, I don't know how much he's going to have to do here because boltz was in on some action, but he only got one for the trade. But this time Zeus gets a clear line. Clear line for annihilation. It's as if they didn't even...
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's playing roulette.
He didn't... Oh my god, he just had to buy a rifle. What was he doing?
I think he's just...
He dropped both the rifles. If you spam E desperately, you drop both weapons.
Yeah.
And then you have no weapon.
What a noob.
What a waste of money. He was doing so good. He had 7 kills. He just wasted $3,100. He could have had. You could have 5,600, but you play it. You don't get the reference.
Wait, I didn't.
I can see by your. Oh, well, it's even worse. Pain on the eco zqkS. Seen that name before. He is going to be using the scout. FYI, we are using the. Actually, I'm curious. I'll get back to it in a second. Actually, I've got time. We were using the revised version, the old version of CS:GO, but I know that some trees have been removed with the beta update. But hopefully, the one we were using hasn't. Basically, we're using the version that doesn't have the jumping bug in the game. There was a release recently, but it wasn't a full release. It was a beta release or a beta release, depending on your affliction.
An interesting thing here as well is that.
Tell me an interesting
firstly, dukeN's in a position to get some more damage. Oh, there's the opportunity gone. But the cool thing is that, obviously, Immortals are, very up and coming right now. And previously, they're kind of basically the second Brazilian team to SK, of course. And previously, the kind of Games Academy era, they was sort of a feeder team in that sense. And now we're seeing Immortals do really big things and be a threat in the world stage. And I've not actually seen Pain play before, but of course we have seen, as you mentioned, zqkS playing in Games Academy at the very least, way back when. So if there is to be a third big Brazilian team, that would be amazing, actually.
Are we going to see a running jump again? We're going to see a complete fail. He's going to fall down the stairs like a discoordinated pug or something like that.
Like a lemming.
You have to, I think he had to jump up and his teammate below him move to give him the trajectory boost. Did not happen, however, and he fell to the wolves there.
Very nice entry though. The flash goes over the top. Good timing there from KillDreaM. Dreams have been killed. I'm pretty sure I've casted KillDreaM before as well. Hard to get that name. And he's charging up the yard so far, doing a great amount of damage. boltz didn't know what hit him, and now it's Henny and Lucas left. And I don't think they want anything to do with this, but they have no choice. They are unwilling participants to the chaos, to the savage approach of Pain, who have picked up their first round. And now this is where something like Zeus, where he's got $3,500, where it kind of comes into play that he lost his rifle.
Yeah, he's got a Mag 7 instead of an M4. So unfortunate. Not going to blame him for it. It's more. I do wonder why the game does that actually, but it's
something he did.
I have. He is solely responsible. And it's not something I've experienced for quite a while. In fact, he's on a Mag 7. Pain going to take upper B quickly, make sure there are no shenanigans from their opponents, but doesn't mean they're committed to upper B. They are going to pull a player deeper into B. That is boltz. Interestingly, though, it's interesting they're putting boltz over there because he has an M4 with 2 AWPs. They could put one connector to watch the high ground for Zeus while he watches the low ground.
Just sticking to their regular setup, I think. Not trying to be too dynamic. I can respect this. I can respect this.
You can?
And this time I choose to. And Dreams have been killed once again. KillDreaM with another opener. And he previously was basically the reason why Pain were able to win that round. And putting down a man at this early on is really, truly quite painful. And
stop.
That was completely unintentional.
Yeah,
so,
but it was.
And it's going to happen to you, I'm pretty sure, at some point. Pain is a pretty common word that we use in this game. Anyway, busting into the outer yard. It's looking quite successful. Another entry found. Can felps be the one? No. He's dead. He's dead now.
Dead now, of course. Bomb moving into the A site, but Zeus. He picks up an AK. Almost gets the kill onto WLN, I believe. Or is it Win? We'll find out which one. Henny trying to hold on to his big green gun, which is orange and white, in fact. I lied to you. Every time I say it's big green gun, it's not. And when I say it's not, it is.
Oh,
it's my curse.
Red and
I must live with it. Asimov.
Orange even.
I never use the Asimov. I have one for the longest time, but I never use it.
I've never had one, and I don't care to have one.
I use the Lightning, the Law, or the Medusa.
I actually don't care about skins. There was a short period where I was like, skins? But now, you know, thankfully, kind of got out of that, because you can end up spending a lot of money on those things.
Yeah, so I hear.
As you're familiar with. So we will see Henny held onto his AWP, and this is very key actually, of course, because we've all seen what Henny can do with Norb. It's very, very fun to watch with an AWP when he's actually on, and he's got one of those styles where if he's on, it's incredible, but at the same time, you can be very off, yes.
KillDreaM is Portuguese.
He's Portuguese?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
On HLTV, one of these players is called LUL4, and one of the players is called S1. And now we have Shori.
We're calling them what they're named on as in game. That's how we do it.
I suppose we will have to.
Yeah.
So is it WNN then, or W or Win? Is it a capital I, or is it an L, a lowercase L? That's what I cannot identify. But he's dead either way, so we don't have to say his name for a while. The bomb is somewhat isolated over towards B. felps has been taken down in pop dock, so there's no flank, but there's the bomb in isolation. That's where it's going to help boltz. If he's going to push for it, he is, but he's going to get shot straight for the face of Shori. 2 versus 2 now. Both CTs on the bomb site. There's potential for a flank, and they've got time for it.
Yeah, it's looking quite nice here for Immortals. boltz can set up a really strong position if he can get into this high ground. I mean, that bomb is so deep on the B bomb site. boltz, this is such an important one-on-one. There's the flick. I don't think a bullet even connected with boltz. He is untouched almost, at least from that engagement. KillDream's looking for the right avenue of attack, and it's going to take quite a while to get to the bomb, to be honest. So he's going to be very careful about this. Also doesn't want to give away his position without first getting a frag. Oh, this is so tough for Kill. Oh, he's taking the right route. This is the way you can make this happen. He's going to have quick access to both players. There's a free one. Now he just has to find the next one. And I don't think they will be able to call exactly where he came from. Although it should be fairly obvious, I guess, because...
Well, AK's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's pretty loud, so maybe they heard exactly where it is. And now KillDreaM is making the run. And the bomb's being picked up. He's got no time to go to the other site, so this should be pretty easy for boltz. Here he goes. Looking for KillDreaM. Where's the peak? There it is. KillDreaM. Just where do you look in this situation? Where do you look? And boltz with 4 kills.
He did the best he could, KillDreaM. He did the best he could.
The were only partially killed, but not entirely.
Stop.
I'm just going to get all out my system.
Is it out?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
I sincerely hope it is, because it's low-hanging fruit, Dan. It's pond life.
Well then.
We have a pond outside the studio, but it's not deep enough to scuba in, and it would probably not be safe to do that. Yeah, anyway. Open to both sides. boltz, though, is going to be the one going quick to connector, and felps behind him. Ooh, Henny with sneaky angles. Very nicely done indeed. The most common angle to hold fast is connector for the CTs. They always get there before the Ts get to main. So if you look at SK, sometimes on the T side, they will smoke off main to move quickly into the yard. Their fast plays are glorious, they're notorious. Early advantage for Immortals here. zqkS has gone down. boltz will be the response. Henny's falling to the flames elsewhere though, but there is a rotation coming in towards the B-bomb site. Flash comes in and felps with that orb towards connector on the high ground, as aforementioned.
And now it gets kind of weird because there's a minute left and felps has to guess right on the positioning, and WLN be much simpler to call him win, but either way he's going to go down to felps, and they know where felps is now. felps, I mean, he's got an AWP on train. It's definitely opportunity here for him. If he can at least get a frag before the bomb can go down, that would be amazing.
dukeN is...
And as soon as he scopes, they're going to know where he is. I'm not sure actually if they're close enough to hear that, but now that they will be. Oh, this is interesting. How does he... He's so exposed. There's the flick. Will he look the right way? He has no idea. Oh, it's so hard on this bomb site.
Yeah, it's really hard on train.
Oh, the money.
I wonder if
Reset so hard.
when they... Oh, I was going to say they've already changed it, haven't they? I was going to say I wonder if they will change the sound of the scope, but they've changed the sound of the orb.
Just for the sake of it.
And let's just not do that, yeah.
But
Let's just please not do that.
Everything.
There's no need to do that. It's perfectly fine. Let's not touch that. So Immortals have gone for the force buy after losing that round. They have a 2-round lead, and they've done good work with these 5-7s so far. Since we're in North America. Nice start there. Double peak with the 5-7s. No answer from Pain. It's important at this point for that gun to be saved. Indeed, KillDreaM has picked up the AK. He may not try to... he hasn't got anybody with him to mess around trying to throw away the MAC-10. He'll have to just leave that there because he is in isolation. Hiko's one of the guys in North America who I never really saw opt for a CZ. He's always been a 5-7 man. I recently went back to the 5-7, for those who are interested.
I've always been a CZ user. Ever since it got nerfed, that's when I started using it constantly. Oh, this is a great position. I mean, the A bomb site on this map for the CTs, when they have deagles like this and 5-7s and so on, is very dangerous. Because look how easily you can just strafe out, take a couple shots, could be a killing blow, and you get back into cover so quickly that this becomes very dangerous. I've seen so many teams lose rounds where they have AKs against this kind of juking and jiving. Look at the deagle from Lucas. Another one comes into play. Just Duke left. Just Duke and left. He's going to find Zeus, but there's still 4 more players. And they're going to steal away guns. There's guns! 2 AKs, an AWP. That is a bargain.
That is a bounty of weapons. That is a really nice round. A strong round from Immortals in Pain. It seems a very difficult approach in that round. Perhaps they will go for a simpler style. They were subjected to the channels, unable to combine the fragging power to get those trades. And they'll be on a eco now.
It's basically a question. That's something that, like, if you ask yourself what is the most likely way or most common way that you can lose that round, that is exactly it. And it's so common that teams lose against that it in some senses shows, you know, somewhat of a lack of train preparation.
That's hilarious.
To what is exactly?
They were both strafing at the same time. One was strafing in, one was strafing out. Like 5 times, they were just strafing in unison and missing each other completely.
No. I missed it for some reason. I was looking at you when I was talking. I don't know why. I don't do that normally.
I'm handling that. So, not much to say here, other than that Pain are in a choke point, and they are soon to be sacrificed. Sacrificed, the Holy War, they're all dead. Moving on to the next round now, we'll see what they have to offer the Immortals side. It's ooh, might be a double eco. Double eco is always painful when you're on the T side, and they're not going to stand for the double eco. They do not want Immortals to run away with a strong half.
I think this makes a lot of sense too, because again, the Tech 9 guys actually has a lot of utility if you want to use them in a fast round to draw fire and get your riflers into position in that sense, and it allows you for just enough nades that you can do a fast set piece. Okay, sure, you can't last for long rounds, you can't go for pick strategies, but that's fine. That is fine. You can keep the pressure up, and maybe you can actually win the round. You have a good chance for it. So it's the B assaults. The boltz is back. He's back, James. Look at him go.
Back with the headshots through 3 versus 3. Molotovs will stop the bomb though. They're stuck in the choke point. They're going to hold their ground. Now, oh, sit down. Bomb makes his way just about to the bomb site though. And 18 HP onto Shori. The bomb goes down.
It's going to be a tough one for Shori. He's going to work his way around the train. Oh, unfortunate there. That was a nice play, to be honest. You need to do something creative in that spot. You cannot just wait for the CTs to come to you. Now zqkS is in that position, but felps is rounding that corner. He's grinding the angle. He's grinding it with that AWP. And it was good. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorist win.
What is that that kitchen item that you use to grind things? Is it like a pelt and mortar or something?
Pestle and mortar.
Pestle and mortar?
Pestle.
Pestle, that's the one,
pestle.
pestle. Yeah. Grinding like a pestle and mortar.
Nice.
Or grinding with a pestle and mortar. Do you grind with a pestle and mortar, Dan? If you don't, please tell me what you do grind with.
Actually.
What were you grinding?
I was trying to remember what it was, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay, let's just leave it
herbs
there.
of some sort, I don't know.
Let's not dwell on your pestle and mortar grinding. 2 plays over towards Ivy for Pain. They are 5 rounds down at the moment, and Henny's looking to take heads off. He has support for the crossfire. WLN is making his presence known, and his presence has been fully eliminated from this round. zqkS next to go. This is an eco round for the T side. They would like to get the bomb down, but they may be denied the opportunity. zews on the high ground, over towards B, will get the final kill onto Shori. Clean round for Immortals.
Clean.
Pure.
Just fresh from the laundrettes. Lightly starched. And Immortals living up to their name a little bit here. Starting to have some clean rounds.
You know men have a starch spray for shirt collars.
Really, that's actually sounds very useful.
Yeah.
Because
and only men use it.
I think get one of those.
Yeah, we can discuss this more in the coming eco round. We've got a one-man push from boltz. How deep is he going to go? Too deep, all too deep. Damage done to the T side, but they have a man advantage and they have 1.5 minutes on the clock. That is glorious. Henny's moved into an aggressive position towards B to try and get information for his team. That, for Immortals, will hopefully allow them to keep 3 people towards A. But look at the angle Henny is holding. If they go towards B, that's minimal warning time. However, Pain appear to be focused on A.
Great position from Lucas, but he's been discovered. He's been discovered. And now he's having problems moving from this position. And it is a matter of time. Time is not very kind to him. Oh, nice one there from dukeN straight for the smoke. This is going to be nigh on impossible to retake. This will never ever happen. It's like a 99.9% chance that CTs cannot retake this. Full post plant setup. The bomb's already quite ticked. The CTs are far apart. And he will get one. There's tagged up players, but he's going to work his way in solitary fashion through this choke point. So the best he can do right now is just to keep hold of the AK. Maybe he can get sneaky frag. He's actually going to posture like he's gone up the ladder, which is quite intelligent, because now he can maybe come back in for a quick frag. But he unfortunately will not be able to do that. Can he survive the bomb? Oh no.
Sting. So yeah, the starch spray apparently makes your collars like more plump or firmer, or does something to your collars to make them look nicer.
Well, I can imagine, because like I have the problem that I can often have is with collars, with ironing, because ironing collars is just, they can still be kind of skew if.
I never iron collars ever.
Why not?
Because I just never needed to. But I don't know why you're ironing collars. You're probably destroying them. Yeah,
well,
I'm going to
you destroyed more shirts than me. Let's not go there.
That's true. Immortals with 2 AWPs now and full utility in this next round. You saw they had money to burn in the previous. Only 2 rounds remaining in this first half. Good score so far. Open to Pain as well.
Burn like you burn your shirts.
Some rotation around the sites. 2 players over towards B. They're playing very close together towards A, actually, which I like. It's of interest to me. And they're going to take these Ivy plays by surprise. You see WLN is poking towards Ivy. There are smokes at the moment, but the positioning of Lucas and his teammate Henry, they appear to be setting a trap. Double Molotov. Is that a miscommunication from Pain? They came in pretty much at the same time. They're moving away.
I love the name of Zeus's M4.
Is it a manager?
Manager! I actually have a similarly funny story on that one.
My M4 is called Police Brutality. My 5.7 is called Police Brutality.
Okay.
My M4A1S is called Police Brutality. My Scout is called the latest installment of the world's #1 shooter.
What is your taser called? And that's the last one we have time for, because the rush is about to happen.
You can't name tasers.
Oh, you can't?
They're not an inventory item.
I think I've only named one thing ever, so. Alright, makes sense.
Cruciferous vegetables.
Railgun. Been through this. And they've been through this too. Will they just line up for boltz and zews?
Through the cheese grater, they've been. I was going to say diced, but that's not really what cheese graters do. They've been grated. Yeah. I suppose they've been grated, because cheese graters grate down. Therefore, they have been grated.
That's quite funny. There was
Have you ever diced something?
Dice, yeah.
What do you dice things with?
You dice stuff with a knife.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not as exciting as I thought. I have a slap chop at home. Anyway, it's the last round of the first half here, and we have 2 AWPs continuing on the Immortal side. Pain, can they get a 5th round on the board? They've got 4 Molotovs, a bunch of smokes as well. They can execute into either site. Early grenades into A. 4 CTs towards, almost all towards Ivy. Again, they just bunch together really closely. I like that. It's really interesting. That's not really working out for people at the moment.
Yeah, just don't do that against Henny specifically as well. He is the man to hit those shots. Look at that!
Oh.
Fantastic! I love how he's just... Yeah, there's
Look at
Molotov
this.
here. I'm good to go. Good to go. Adjust my movement in the air, land, and convincingly hit this shot. And before Pain can do anything, they're done. They're done.
Dunzo.
Yeah,
Well, they're not done. There's only, I mean, 3 versus 5 is doable.
I'm going to save this this manager story for when we're in an eco at some point, because I don't know how long it's going to take.
This is still doable for Pain. They've got control of the bomb. It's going to be hard for them because Immortals they have good placement. They're rotating back and forth with with the third player to each site, and dukeN's been taken down, so it gets a little bit harder. That clock continues to tick. Henny continues to tag, and the team continues to frag. 11-4 for Immortals.
And this Henny guy, man.
zqkS did not have a good time on that half.
No.
All of one frag on the T
Did
side.
we see his only frag? I think we may have done.
Perhaps we
I'm
did.
not sure.
Perhaps we did. One frag on the T side is a pain.
It is.
No pun intended.
It is very unfortunate.
On the CT side, I think it is maybe more viable to have a bad score. Like if you play on the B side, never go B, etc. Or they go in one area and you're always the last man on your team. But one kill,
no excuses,
one kill on
James.
the T side is a difficult situation.
There's no excuse.
If you got 1 kill in 15 rounds on T side, I'm not surprised your team has 4 rounds. So we'll see.
So you're saying it's directly his fault?
Well,
I see. That's what we got out of this. That's great.
Everybody plays a part.
Pistol time. Pistol time. Double Molotov. We've seen that every single pistol round on train so far in our broadcasts in Europe
It's
and
just
now
the
in
current
America.
meta, yeah.
In the great Northern American scene, we shall now witness what WLN has to do with this USP, and it's going to be pretty good, nailing 2 players immediately. The 2 players with the Molotovs have been collected by the 2 players that are left for Immortals. Can there still be fiery glory? Glorious fire. An Inferno. Oh!
Boom.
Maybe not. Henry can still throw both.
It's the pain train.
Yeah, you're telling me off for that kind of stuff, and now you're very pleased with yourself. Why am I not allowed to be pleased with myself?
How can one man have all this power? Henny's got 3 people to kill, and he's not going to be able to do any of it, unfortunately for him.
Yeah.
So what is the... Okay, it's a force fire coming out from Immortals. For any of you Brazilians or Portuguese who are tuned into this broadcast,
welcome.
when I used to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with my best friends, my teacher used to call my best friend Magrino, and he used to call me Magrao. If you speak Portuguese, you know what that means. You may find it amusing. Immortals with the pistols coming out. Henny with the scouts. Maybe we'll find out if they're playing on the new patch then, if the old one has been removed. So far, so good for Pain. They're in a good opportunity. Oh, actually, can we see the scoreboard quickly, Mr. Producer? Okay, so we've actually got a reasonable amount of T rounds being won.
Yeah.
Because so far, this broadcast, we've seen almost exclusively CT rounds beyond the pistol rounds on various maps, including Train.
Overpass.
Felps doing what he can, trying to do some damage. There's a flank eventually coming in. Falling from the sky, KillDreaM will crater. Zeus gets a bomb down. That's really good, because that was looking very unlikely, all things considered, the way the round was going. Zeus collecting some toys as well. He's got a Molotov. He could...
I think almost saving can be justifiable here. Because, now
saving.
he's friendly.
He's got a Molotov on the bomb.
Yeah, now he's got the Molotov out. He's used it.
He used it early, though. He could have delayed that. Just wait for the defuse sound. So now he's got a face.
Because they already have 2 kills. They've already done a great job, and his health is so low. I was just feeling like he's got so much value. The UMP he can use into the next round. And like the chance for him to actually get a kill or win the round is very, 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 very slim. I think you can make an argument with a Molotov, a smoke, full armor, helmet.
There's no way.
UMP.
There's no way you save with the bomb planted there with the Molotov in your inventory. There's no way. I think the problem for him was that he threw the Molotov far too early. I don't see what he has to gain by throwing the Molotov early in a 1 versus 3 situation like that. Because they can just wait for the Molotov to go and then defuse the bomb. So, yeah, I think you have to delay the Molotov there to get the most use out of it. So, there we go. Immortals going to be waiting for the next round to be on the bye. Shuri, how far is going to go? He's quite deep. He doesn't have any support, and there's no way he's going to be able to run back if he doesn't kill people who come around the corner. There's Lucas. Goes for the HE, interesting. And he won't get a single frag.
Interesting. Committing there is interesting. Now, it's problematic. They picked up the UMP. Luckily, though, they don't have any armor, so that's not really going to help, do anything. The UMP, I mean, it's very hard to get instant takedowns with a UMP at mid-range. Very, very hard. It's a great gun.
They've got no Kevlar, though.
No, I mean rather it's for the UMP of Immortals now that they picked up, like so in their position, because the aim punch as well is gonna hit them immediately. There's no way I think they have any one-on-one potential there, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay, I guess.
Bomb down, and that will bring all the CTs almost into the A sites, apart from one. KillDreaM is going to be lurking around, just making sure there's no flanking shenanigans going on. That does leave him in isolation with the M4, which can have its own problems. But indeed, these players slowly streaming in to try and get towards bomb, try and get some extra money, but it's not to be on this occasion. 11-7, 4-round lead for Immortals. Now they come back on the buy. Let's see what they have to offer. Pain. Will we see more T rounds being won?
Immortals would be the team to do it. I feel like, from a skill perspective, you really expect them to have quite an advantage. That is for sure. They have some really nutty players, to be honest. Either way, I'm going to see how it pans out here now, because we've got some good guns. A very good loadout here. Immortals are actually very ahead. I mean, zqkS is on a scout. On a scout. I like this though. We've got the aggressive positioning here from dukeN, able to use that smoke and Molotov to get into T main. Very early into the round as well. They must expect, you have to expect with a smoke that deep, you have to expect with a smoke that deep that somebody could be very close by. You just have to expect that something's up. And maybe Henny did, but he did not guess correctly. And that's a big win there for Pain.
Yeah, they can pick up an op a bit later on. Henny had no armor either. Big gambles being made. Don't pay off on this occasion. Minute on the clock for Immortals. And they're going to make use of their time. Shori getting an important kill onto Lucas over towards Ivy. So the numbers are running out for Immortals. So is time. boltz picking up the AWP. And maybe they opt for a save here. I don't know. They've got a player over towards the bomb site. 40 seconds. But it seems they don't have time to walk all the way towards B in this situation. If they run, you can hit them from Pop Dog. So it telegraphs their position. Missing a shot. 23 seconds. And really, this is pretty much a suicide run at this point, I think. Unless something goes insanely well for them. But Shori's on the flank. boltz goes down. But some damage is being done to these CTs. But 12 seconds left. It's limited what felps can do now. He needs to make this as expensive as possible. And he needs to die before the time runs out. zqkS will put him out of his misery. But that was an awkward position for Immortals.
Yeah, it was. I felt like they definitely had a chance still with those in that 3-on-5. But yeah, it's always going to be very awkward for them. And now it's going to be about just these pistols again. They're building up quite a loss bonus at the moment, so they're going to have something which could be quite scary here. And every time Pain tried to run into the B-bomb site, boltz and zews just locked them down. Are they going to go for it as well? They're going to go for the Pop Dog drop straight out into the yard. Can they get some fragging done here? Tech9's bearing down on dukeN, able to get the first frag and the second one. Can the bomb be planted here? Can Henny get a bomb plant? Looks like he's good for it. So with one frag, a bomb plant, that's already a decent-ish result from this round. They didn't invest too much. Second kill, extra damage. And moving into the next buy round, it will be interesting to see what options Immortals decide to take, because I still feel like they can run the pick-based strategy with Henny, and they haven't really gotten that going so far just yet. Maybe try to outplay Pain on Ali at the same time. That can often be quite nice, because if you've got a lot of pressure on Ali, you can produce a lot of movement, which can be potentially exploited by Henny. If you can force repositioning from the Ali players, and he can maybe get somebody by teammate. To see what their approach is. They're mostly going in towards the white holes now, and back into Pop Dog. So teammate and Pop Dog.
So push is coming in. The wall of smokes has been deployed. Slight gaps in it though, although no CTs have seen. In fact, they're going to help him out. Ooh, felps with a nice jump there. But look at the timing though. The CT's in the site, and he's going to have to wait long or take a gamble and go through. Looking for the flanks, but there are no flanks. The fight is happening on the site. We've got zqkS coming in from PopDog as well. So there are going to be problems, and it seems the T's are backing off, just waiting for felps to be the playmaker. And those smokes are disappearing, but now the flank is coming in. dukeN goes down. Felps has been spotted. I think he was shot by a teammate, actually. Yeah, he was. WNN is going to survive for the time being. This is really awkward for both teams now. So many angles to watch. The PopDog player, zqkS, last man standing now, and he is making his exit. So turns out that felps was the main play. They couldn't kill the other players because they knew felps was the all-important man, the man behind enemy lines.
Yeah, that was a really cool
to back
jump.
off, and there we go.
I feel like we should see that more, but we don't. What is the reason for this?
What, two players moving through the smoke at the same time? What do you mean?
No, felps jump.
Oh,
over
right.
the top in connector.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It feels like something that we should see more of, but I don't feel like I ever see it. Yeah, that was an awesome play from felps, even though he didn't get any kills. So we're going to see now Payne going for some aggression here. At least WLN, it's hard to say quickly, wants to get himself quickly into position. And over the smoke he lurks. I'm not sure how visible he is over this particular smoke on the railing there. But finally we'll see some alley play. I imagine we got Henny up there actually. Yeah, Henny is down there by alley. Looking through the smoke, looking for the pick. It's going to be felps though that makes the quick pick. That's beautiful. That can allow a fast pace now to the aggression from Immortals onto that A bomb site. KillDreaM has a lot of work to do. Finds felps running into the bomb site. It was not nearly clear, but he just dashed in there. Oh, the triple face. That is not a nice corner to turn for zqkS. dukeN on the site on his lonesome now against 3. Oh wow, he's getting work done. Quick 3K, almost the 4th. And he's on a mere 4 points of health now. That is scary.
Wins. Next bullet wins for both players.
But how can Henny win? He's got to pick up the bomb and plant it.
Or shoot dukeN.
True, but dukeN can just hide until he hears the beeps.
This is correct.
And then he knows exactly where he's going to be, which is just like there's just no way that he can win that situation, I think. He's going to have like the most insane read or gamble. He's got to be correct on his gamble because he'll only get one chance to predict where his opponent is. And he's got this spot now as well where he can't almost fake plant as well. So I think that perhaps would have been one of the things you want to try to do most quickly. Get the fake plant, see if the CT will give his position away. That's smart as well. He's moving up the ladder.
Ooh.
Nice. Wow, what a clutch there. 4 kills right at the end. He's basically by himself for the entirety of those 4 kills as well. That's beautiful stuff there from dukeN.
Very nice stuff indeed. An important round to win for the counter-terrorist side. Still some money on Immortals, but they're going to have to spread the money around to get a good buy here. You see boltz with 2,700. So we may see some limited grenades. Let's see how they manage this. felps will probably have to drop. Is there even a weapon for boltz? No, they've gone for the AWP instead. An important weapon on train, so. See how it plays out for Immortals. 2 rounds between these two sides. Fighting for Brazilian pride.
Fighting for the rights. And zqkS, he's being dangerous! Oh, that's a phenomenal second kill there. The follow-up is real, and it's just nothing. Immortals are trying to react here, they're trying to respond, they're trying to trade, but they're getting nothing. Payne allow them nothing. This is, I mean, what do you do now in this spot? We're 2 versus 5. I mean, their money is broken, right? So, what is their loss bonus right now? Where are they at? Let's have a quick check on the scoreboard whilst they're looking to save.
Minimal.
Yeah, you can see why they're trying to save. They have absolutely no money whatsoever.
Somebody got a Facebook message.
Was it you?
Nope.
Or was it me? It was me.
Oh, well done, Dan. Who's messaging you?
I'm not sure.
Don't actually tell me.
Okay, so I muted that now.
Very good.
I apologize for this heinous interruption to our broadcast.
And so you should.
Well, This is rather enjoyable.
While we have a little break here, somebody tweeted me and they said, "Hey, literally 20 seconds to Google Pain's players. If you won't release IP for BR stream, get to know their IDs." Well, sir, the Pain roster is different to the 5 players who are on here, and it's also different on HLTV. So I've asked our admins to clarify if these are players with incorrect names or if they are different players to the advertised rosters. So it's their roster has lulls in S1, which names you don't see here. You see Shori instead, and I think WLN. So we will hopefully have clarification soon on if these are different players or the same players playing with incorrect names, which is always very irritating if you are a commentator or an observer.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your tweets. So, Immortals on an AWP and 2 AKs and 2 Tech 9s with very limited grenades, and indeed it's going to be a fast play. We've seen fast plays into this area before. That smoke's going to slow things down. So is the Molotov that Lucas threw in the first place. The Tech 9 coming out, almost taking 2 down. This is very fast action. Man advantage for the counter-terrorist side. Obviously, they've got the weapon advantage, now the numbers advantage as well. Can the T's get into an interesting position? Henny takes on Shori in the meantime, but there's still a man advantage with the CTs, but they're all backing off towards the back of A. Although, actually, that said, 2 are around connector and the site itself. More smokes being deployed, and the bomb on Zeus is he's just hanging out with his Tech 9. He's waiting. Henny is the playmaker in this situation, and Zeus is the opportunist.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting situation with the bomb where it is. Ooh! This Henny guy, what is he about? Just love hearing those trains. On train. Well, bit of a standoff as the CTs do not want to compromise their positions. We do have, I believe, WLN moving into the B-bomb site now to basically try to confirm that it is in fact going to be an A play. And also it allows him to position towards Pop Dog, wants to go for the plant. And this is smart by Immortals, looking for the CT, especially dukeN being quite low. The corner's turned. I don't think Zeus was he actually even looking around the corner? Or was he looking behind him or something? Because it seemed a little bit like he was not even looking the right way. So dukeN now, oh, he should get traded. Oh, the Glock's good, but so much time has been allowed for WLN to rotate that now Henny's got himself a one-on-one. He has to plant the bomb. He has to go for the plant here. This is completely brutal. Henny, can he manage to turn the corner in time? No, and now he risks dying after time. He has to win the battle. He just barely will. That's an awkward situation that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that's really awkward and unfortunate. He didn't realize that he was on around the other train, such as life. 12-12. Pain with a goodbye. Can they take an early lead in this best of 2? We will find out. I say an early lead is 2. It's a best of 2, so it doesn't really make all the sense in the world. Immortals with some weaponry, but limited. Zeus and Henny on Kevlar. The rifle onto Henny, the rest on Tech 9s and a Deagle. There is damage to be done here. Ooh, zqkS. He could be, he might be taken from a blind spot. Oh no, they've just gone far too close. They have miscalculated. And zqkS is going to pay as well.
And felps does himself an AWP now. Just getting a rather sketchy. Smoke goes out as well. All the advantages here for Immortals in this situation. Now Shori, I believe, is flanking. There he is with his fire UMP, but Henny is waiting for it. This is a very tough spot for Shori. You don't need to check that. Henny will be too quick, and now it's boltz pushing the yard that we look towards, but dukeN will win that battle, and if it goes a little bit more even here, and the bomb needs to be defused rather promptly in the smoke, in the cover of a smoke, he's actually going for it. Oh, he's going to get it as well. Henny, I think he ran out of bullets. Oh, that is devastating. Another round that Immortals absolutely should have won goes to Pain. It should be 14-11, but instead it's 12-13 for Immortals. Yeah, their money's terrible too. Pain, that is. Or both teams.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's a difficult one. So, zqkS is going to be fastest to the angle, misses the first shot, lands, second one, opens the glass in advance. Very smart stuff changes his position, the bomb's exposed, and felps is taken down in isolation. One frag going back the way of Immortals at the moment. This is a difficult round. Still doable. Their positions will be somewhat unknown. Zeus gets taken down, no response just yet. boltz versus 4. This is kind of brutal for Immortals. Double peak coming in, and KillDreaM will finish off that round 14-12.
It actually looks like Immortals are going to lose this at this rate. It's starting to look very desperate. Another round where they kind of make some good trades, opening into the bomb site, but starts to fall apart. I love the little two-man in CT Sky position. Bit tricksy right there from Pain. Now Immortals likely going with a bit of a pick-based play. Look at the alley push coming in there from the CTs. Shari is actually pushing alley right now. And there's 2 players in this vicinity too. Oh, this could get very dangerous. They both peek him at the same time. He's surely done. Shari, will he get an advantage for his team? I mean, he's so committed in this position. How on earth does he escape? All right,
got a teammate coming in for support, and he did just pop a flash for him. So, but he's still going to stand his ground. There are 3 people here. They are entertaining. There's the first one. 2-man spray down from KillDreaM. That is glorious. The smoke isolates the 3rd player. What a way to come out of that situation. From a 1 versus 3 situation to a 2 versus 3 and 2 almost 4-3.
Yeah, because Immortals brought an extra guy because they're like, you're giving it to us. And they just get completely destroyed. Very strange. Wait. So Immortals have won how many rounds on the T side so far? Well, I have to hold that thought because I was going to say they had an amazing first half, 11-4. They've only won 1 T round so far.
Yeah, the cycle continues. CT rounds for days.
But Henny's still alive, and with Henny, there is hope. Oh, did he see? Did he see the play? He must see. Oh, wow! Okay, that's what he's known for.
Oh my God!
Just do it. Just do it.
Oh man,
That's
these
great.
Brazilian AWPers are scary. What's even scarier though is the flank which is coming in, maybe a bit too slow from WLN, moving towards main. There are kits onto both plays actually, so they have time to do this. And in the meantime, zqkS needs to stay alive. Or he just gets out of dodge as soon as Henny peeks. That is scary stuff. But now his teammates moving in, but they need to get their escapes on. Zeus moving into a passive position, so Henny's somewhat isolated now. They have no idea where WLN is. But that bomb's continuing to tick, so now Frax needs to come in. Henny is going to get taken down, so Zeus 1 versus 2. Can he stop the bomb from being defused? It's a good angle for him. They're forced to jump up on the structure. Can he hold the angle though? Does he know where he is? He cannot fail. He cannot fail, and he won't fail. But will the defuse come in? Yes, it will just in time. Glorious stuff. Glorious, glorious stuff.
Yeah, that's again another round where it goes down to the wire. This time from the clutch of Henny. He's on 28 kills, by the way. He is rocking the server at the moment. Closest man to him is actually on the other team in dukeN with 20. Yeah, 28 and 12. So a pretty sick ratio there for Henny, to be honest. Either way, it doesn't seem to be helping his team out to the point in which they can get close to winning this match. They are now 1 point away from losing the map. So this is very problematic indeed. felps will lead the charge into the secret area.
Almost pre-fire.
He's going to get tagged as well. Oh, this is hard times for Immortals.
Well, trying to push the A site, the frags are going to go the way of the T site for the time being. Henny's got a good angle, but is Shuri going to put himself in the crosshair? Indeed he is. So Immortals not out of this just yet, looking for the play towards connector. Can't make the connection just yet. Repeat coming in, and zqkS will be eliminated. WLN with 12 HP. What can he do from this situation? He is in connector. There is a triangle of doom around the bomb. So looks like he is going to back off. In the meantime, just an update for you on this name malarkey. WLN is Lul4. His real name is Willian, so rather than using his actual gamer tag, he's using a short version of his real name, which is still not useful. And Shuri is indeed S1, and there goes the save attempt for the Pain side.
Lul4 or Lula?
Lula, yeah, that makes more sense.
Who knows? So just, again, because of Henny, Immortals were actually able to save that round, but they started off very badly. And it just seems to be coming down to this clutch play for Immortals to be able to win rounds consistently. Pain have been doing a great job, but you can see the effects of the economy has really been suffering. They've done it from this position before, or at least Immortals have. Can Pain do it? Looks like they can't challenge Lucas down there so fast with the Molotov. Players all over the place, whilst the rest of his team marches into B. There's just no way Pain can retake this, surely. Just pistols, mere pistols. There is one kit at the very least, but no Kevlars and no grenades. So you don't like their chances in this one. And if we get a lull in the action, perhaps we can check of the money situation, see the options for Pain. Okay, I was wondering like how much they would have left in the bank, so they are definitely going to be hard pressed for that last round to have the perfect buy. But if they can save these rifles, that would really help them out into the last round. Ooh, sneaky stuff. So that'd be Lula, right?
Yeah.
Lula.
Yes. My name is Lula. Still game point for Pain. This is the last round of normal time. Oh my god. Oh, how do I sleep at night? I don't know.
Well, you don't.
That's true, actually, yeah.
You don't tend to sleep.
That is the answer. Pain they have some utility. It's here and there. They've got an AK onto dukeN. We'll see if that plays a part. Double AWPs on the T side from Immortals. zqkS is going to have the game of the round of his life if they want to get through this. Henny and zews on the AWPs. Starts with the initial aggression towards the pop dog position. So Willian is going to be playing close B with 1 up to 2 teammates available for a quick rotation from the A bomb site, but with a certain timing. They're not expecting upper aggression, so they will leave him on his lonesome. I do wonder if we'll get like fast rounds from people into the B bomb site, because often you will find one player there for the CT side at the beginning, because they know that there's not going to be a fast play, so people should play against that, although it does have its own risks. So there's a man advantage for Pain, looking good as they try to move forward towards the first map of this best of 2. Things can change very quickly though, especially on train, although a man down with 2 AWPs, not the easiest of scenarios, unless people present themselves.
And Immortals are about to present themselves. Ooh, we're going to get the boost. I love these. This one in particular is really fun. You can get some nice angles, but the yard looks suspiciously clear with 5 players left alive. It's very suspicious. They're playing, Pain are playing so far back to eliminate some of the variants. And, well, it's not working out immediately, but zqkS back in with the frag onto zews, leaving just Henny, Lucas, and felps now with the bomb being planted. This is still quite a winnable round for them. Henny with that flick, and there are more to come, be assured.
Well, they're lining up now, and the advantage for the CTs is disappearing. And now all the players... Oh, that's... Oh, it's a team kill! No! No, what a way to go to overtime. zqkS has it all to do, and it's going to be really, really hard. He's being entertained by Lucas while the rest of the team come in for the final shenanigans, and we are going to overtime. Immortals take this back.
Dude, Henny is pretty good at this game.
He is very good at this game.
He's good at this game. I would love to see his setup, actually.
I would say it's got a PC, monitor, keyboard, mouse, and a mouse pad. And perhaps they have some headphones.
What is his topography?
With a microphone on the headphones. Topography.
Mm-hmm.
There's a table.
So, I'm more interested. You just why do you have to be like this? Why are you doing this?
Personal amusement.
Why are you doing this?
So, overtime has changed, and now it is 3 rounds. MR3, $10,000. It's been a while. I enjoyed the MR5 sometimes.
You're a pervert.
And sometimes I didn't. Yes, I am. One player over towards the B-bomb site on his lonesome once again. A normal round from Pain on the CT side. There will be no fast play from Immortals, at least not in towards the B-bomb site. You see that the bomb is currently very close to A main. Shori on the UMP, which is interesting. He's gone up close as well towards Ivy, and he's not... Wait, he's got a UMP and no armor. What is... Can we see the scoreboard? Why? That's really weird. They've gone double up, which is all in, but why does he have no armor? Did he forget to buy? It's just really weird. I don't understand what's going on here. I've never seen UMP no armor in the first round of overtime.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
that
seen
is that's special.
That's really weird, I must say. I do agree. I do agree.
He must have dropped an AWP for someone because all his money's gone. Either way, there's an execution, at least with grenades coming in towards the A site, but is it real? Is it fake? They're moving in. KillDreaM in a very strong position, but he can't find the right players in the right angles at the right time. 40 seconds left, the bomb needs to get planted. There are still grenades streaming in. The smoke's disappearing and the bomb still isn't even on the bomb site. KillDreaM, is he going to squad it? Yes, he is. There's boltz and there's the bomb. Down. 2K for him. 4 versus 3 now. And the T's, they took so long to get the bomb there. I don't understand why.
Yeah, it looked like a good, a pretty bad, an awkward opening there from KillDreams, but then he saves it right at the end. It's time for Henny to cover. Oh! How dare you peek? How dare you peek? Now we got dukeN, the only healthy player, back in here, but KillDream still dropping bodies. I don't even know how at this point, especially with just 20 points of health. Still 2 players to go, and that bomb is ticking away. And he will be discovered now by Lucas, and that's the end of him. But he's given dukeN a chance. A slim one. A very slim one. Working the AWP from this position. Oh, just right in the kisser. But Henny's on point.
He always delivers.
Henny is so good.
He always delivers.
He's so good at
33 kills. He's delivered 33 times.
If you're playing with a guy like that in your team, you just feel good, man.
Do you feel good or do you feel bad? Because it's like I can't match
I
his
can't get
output.
fragged. Well, you always feel like there's a chance. I imagine he's got an AWP.
So sure, he's back on the UMP again. This time he has opted to buy both Kevlar and the helmet. He's a changed man. He's over towards Ivy on his own. This time there are 2 players in towards B. Does this mean they're going to have some aggression? zqkS is holding this angle. This is a nice angle to hold with the AWP. You can flash this. If you have players moving towards B quickly, it's common to flash it, although no one's in position to do so for Immortals. Coming in for the peek. Just a straight shoulder peek there. Well, not even, it was a crouch peek rather. And they got punished for it. And that's why you put a flashbang in that position to render it useless. And also, if you have an AWPer down there in that position, you flashbang him, more often than not, he's going to take his shot before he leaves, which will give you some information as well. So all the North American teams will be flashing that position. Apart from Immortals, apparently.
And by this point, both teams have expended almost every single grenade. There's just a handful of flashbangs, a couple Molotovs for the T's, and that's basically it. At this point, oh, he gets dinked, but still he finds the target, pulls the trigger. Oh, what is this disgusting AWP play from Henny? It is truly grotesque, but in a good way. Now we've got WLN, he's the sole member of Pain on the B-bomb site. And he is about to receive a present.
What kind of present's that, Dan?
It's one with guns.
Is it some earrings?
It's one with guns. And here they come. Express delivery. It looks like WLN has slapped the return to sender sticker on there, and they will hold Immortals push pretty effectively, actually. The bombers can't even make it towards the bomb train. So 1 round apiece, and that would be very, very good to hear for Pain, because otherwise they would be on the eco. Well, not in the eco, but the force buy, the terrible force buy. They would not have money to buy in this last round otherwise.
Well, Shuri continues on the UMP. Over towards Ivy. Mixed results over there.
He's got armor there this time.
That's always good, yeah. Had armor last round as well. Again, it's the standard setup from Pain. 1 player towards A, B and 4 over towards A, and Henny is still causing problems, but he's finally been taken down early on in a round. Let's see what Immortals can do now that Henny is the first man to fall.
It's funny too, because you would be too surprised if he misses if he hits a shot like that. It's one of the rare misses we've seen. Nice kill from felps though. Towards White Horse. Gives a lot of options. Shori finally rears his UMP, brings it to bear. But it won't be able to accomplish too much. It's starting to get a bit awkward. Too many spots for zqkS to legitimately cover, to reasonably cover. KillDreams goes back in, trying to save this situation, but it can't be salvaged. 17-16. 2 rounds for Immortals, 1 for Pain in overtime 1. Well, the first half of overtime 1.
Yeah. First team to 19 will take it.
How do you feel about these two teams? Do you feel like it's even? Do you feel like Pain just managed to get... Do you feel like the worst team got a bit lucky, or how do you feel?
I don't know, because I think Pain were in a good situation to take the map, and then Immortals dragged their way back, but then there were some rounds which could have gone either way, which put Pain in that situation in the first place. So from what we can see, there doesn't seem to be much between these teams, although I want to say, I mean, one team won a few more rounds on their T side. Well, no, they wouldn't have, would they? Because it's gone overtime. So, I mean, what can you say, really? It's overtime. I don't know that there's any teams being, like, cheated out of victory at this point. So, all things appear to be even. But obviously, Henny is a very key player for Immortals, because he's racking up the frags with that AWP.
Yeah, he's just beast mode.
Oh, God, not this again.
Here we go. Oh, we missed it this time. I think nothing much was really showing for WLN there, so...
The good thing if you make it over there is that the AWPer can't peek, basically, because he's in a crossfire now. Although he probably can peek a little bit, but, you know, it's risky. So, they've forced Henny away on his CT side. A little bit, but there's a gap in that smoke, and they haven't really advanced enough to not be completely afraid. And Henny has support. But the interesting thing, look at the reaction from Immortals. Henny has support from Lucas, but also boltz have taken an aggressive position towards B in case, you know, if it's a fake or something like that, they have information over there. But Lucas will eventually creep out looking for information. He will be punished by zqkS, so the map control pays off for them. They will hear Henny being tagged by the flames, and he'll be forced to rotate as well. So now we have problems for Immortals. That said, there are 35 seconds left, and that bomb is nowhere near a bomb site.
This is a really nice opening from Pain, though, because as you've described, it's always nice when you can clearly describe exactly what a team is trying to accomplish, and they managed to accomplish a lot. They've forced a lot of repositioning. Look how tight together. There's nowhere, weirdly, there's nowhere for them to stand, these Immortals players, but a bit of a lineup there from Pain. It won't amount to too much, but Henny still alive on 1 HP in the back, looking for those shots.
In the back.
And there's just 2 players left, and they have to retreat from the bomb train itself. The bomb's been planted and Henny is on the way. Although, it's going to be difficult now. Oh my goodness, this AWP battle is so incredibly crucial. If Henny gets this kill, then boltz is going to be in a really good position, or at least they can actually try to win this round. No, he misses the shot. I don't know if he'll get another opportunity. Absolutely not. zqkS absolutely punishes him. boltz gets the trade, but there's limited time left. Where is the last standing player? Where is KillDreaM's? boltz, he's going to find him. Can't take him down. It was close, but not close enough. The round goes to Pain. They tie it up 17-17. Now things are a bit more interesting, and Immortals must win this round, or they will have no money to buy with.
That's really interesting, because if either team wins both the remaining rounds, they win. So if Immortals lose this round, unless they get some magic going with the 5-7s once again, then their percentages to even go into overtime 2 are going to be very small. Good timed nade, perhaps. Some damage done to KillDreaM. He's going up, and boltz is ready and waiting for him, and his carcass will be barbecued. KillDreaM trying to trade back, but boltz doesn't have support. He's gonna go wide. I guess he could have been sprayed through the box as well. You see that Zeus is on the site, so there was a bit of a crossfire going on, and indeed it will pay off eventually. So man advantage. CT's bomb still in control of Pain though. And this is important, as you said, Dan, for the Immortals, because they don't have the money to survive the next round. If they lose this one, zqkS getting funky, doing some parkour, not going to work out though. And now it is WLN remaining versus 3.
Indeed, and it's funny there, felps, you know, taking a look into Ali. He had 2 players, 2 teammates over there, so it's surprising that he put his focus on that one, but teammates will trade it back. And he's rapidly approaching 40 frags. The 40 bomb. Now, as you mentioned, Pain, this is a must-win to get the next overtime. We've got a full loadout here from from the Immortals. We do need elevator music, don't we? For when we get connection problems.
Why not?
Either way, it's going to be now the pick battle for Immortals and Pain. Pain for the setup here with the smokes through the window. Oh, it's dangerous times. It's dangerous times. I feel like Henny can hit any shot, so I'm just always worried if you show yourself.
Henny as an AWP is definitely dangerous times.
Yeah.
So, we have Pain with limited utility now after a... Oh, Henny, hello! Looking for another player. He's just like, seek and destroy.
Yeah.
Seek and destroy is Henny. Maybe they hear some running from zqkS. I'm not sure. He's rotating the bomb over towards the bomb site. If Phelps gets closer towards Popdog, he will hear that running. Although there is walking now because both teams are aware of said fact. Less than a minute on the clock. 2 players in the B bomb site for the CT side. Shori just jiggle peeking, trying to bait any shots from anyone holding an angle. But other angles are being hit. Look at that angle. That is grotesque.
That angle. Yeah, it's looking pretty sexy. Now we'll have to see whether or not the fact that Immortals having 1 flashbang at this point is going to really affect them. Because Pain, they are waiting an extraordinarily long amount of time. All they have is 1 smoke, and if you just have 1 smoke at this point, one good use of it is actually just to toss it down, B to cut off the choke point, or the first avenue until you can get onto the bomb plant. You got 12 seconds to plant the bomb, James. 12 seconds. If something goes wrong, which it definitely has, there's no time. And it's going to be Immortals who are able to secure this one. I was kind of worried for them because it did feel like they were the team to take this map, but they sort of, I don't know, they just had a lot of issues coming into their terrorist side. They started off 11-4, let's not forget.
Yeah, CT rounds for days. That's what we've seen so far, and it continues in this match. So Immortals take it over the line with some AWPing there. I don't know if Pain ran out of ideas towards the end, waiting too long, where something goes wrong and then you've lost the round.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like they had 12 seconds, but like by the time they were in Popdog, they had 12 seconds to plant the bomb.
That's crazy.
Which is that's just like something went horribly wrong there.
Yeah, it did. Well, maybe they can fix that before the second map, which is coming up after the break. We'll see you back here soon for, I think, the final match of the evening.
Yep.
See you shortly.